Today we have pile 1 with the snowflake and pile 2 with the little house or home. Take a moment to determine which one resonates with you. And I'm going to start with pile 1. All right, we're going to set the snowflake over here. So with the snowflake, it tells me that you are very unique. You're like a unicorn because there's no one else in this world like you. And part of you is absolutely proud of that. And other times you feel like you don't fit in. So it's kind of an enigma. Spirit wants you to know that they made you unique to stand out and be separate because they have a plan for you that requires that. The first thing that Spirit wants you to do is to communicate clearly to your spirit realm exactly what they want, what you want, because they want to help you. A lot of times, the reasons we don't get what we want as quickly as we'd like is simply because we haven't asked Spirit to guide us and direct us on a daily basis. We get up and expect them to do it without asking them to. The spirit realm is simply asking you to communicate clearly what you want, and they will help you and give you a leg up to make it happen. Notice how powerful that mama bear is. That's the power of Spirit carrying you where you need to go, instead of you having to take 100 steps to their one. Your openness is a strength. Your leadership is inspirational and original. And Spirit is ready for you to embrace that sunstone. 55 is the number on that card, which are big happy changes, 5s are. And when converted, it brings it to 10, which is the end of an old cycle. And when you reduce that down, it reduces to 1, which gives you a new beginning. So you want a new happy beginning with big happy changes that allows your leadership to be inspirational. The next one you have is calcite. Busy times and multitasking are coming up, and Spirit wants you to honestly assess the underlying reasons for being busy. Busy isn't always a good thing. So make sure that if you're being so busy that it's actually Spirit guiding you to do so. Balance that out if you can. And in communicating clearly to the spirit realm, truth will be revealed. The Swan Queen is transformational and intuitive and patient, and it has the number 13 on it. So that converts to 4, which will bring you stability. And notice it's right above a leg up. So Spirit wants to give you that leg up that allows you to help you follow your intuition and embrace your transformation, and be patient in the process. Be patient with yourself. It's okay to need a leg up. Number 13, again, is converting to 4, which brings you stability. And 34 on that card is a 7, which is your connection to spirituality. So in connecting to your spirituality, communicating clearly your truth of what you really want, allows you to bring in that stability in the natural realm, in this 3D realm. Then you have realization. So in realizing who you are, that snowflake over here, you will become that shining sunstone that not just lights up your own life, but also lights up others' lives. And in doing so, it'll give you a realization that you're doing exactly what you were designed to do. And 37 again equals 10, which is converted down to 1. So it's an ending and a new beginning all in the same. Okay? This one says integrating the ego and remembering everything is for me, not against me. So as you connect to your creativity and your leadership and your strength, that becomes an inspiration, and your originality being renewed and shown to the world, you'll realize that all of these things that are happening are for you. It's not against you the way it might feel sometimes in your transformation. It gets kind of chaotic, as you can see in this card here. Looks like almost like a storm, right? But that storm is bringing in that transformation that helps you realize who you really are, who you were born to be, and that everything is working for your highest good. The next one is 33, which is a very spiritual number. And it says you, meaning your little snowflake self, who show the way. So in being uniquely you, you show the way for others to go through. Look how beautiful your light is shining here. When you realize who you are and connect to your spirituality, it'll bring that sunshine in for you and for others. You will be like a little lighthouse there. The next card is reflections. What you contemplate can actualize. So remember, you're supposed to communicate clearly what you want, and in doing so, the spirit realm will help bring it to pass in the natural realm. So everything you're seeing, all those visions, all those desires, they were given to you by spirit, the connection of spirit in you and through you. And as that connects to the spirit realm outside of you, you bring it to pass in manifestation mode. Hello from heaven. So basically, your heavenly realms, including your ancestors who have gone before you, are rooting for you. They're saying, hey, we got you back. We're helping you here. Just connect to us. Ask for help. Communicate that clearly and we can help you. And you are ready for a new beginning. And in that new beginning, you will protect and nurture your ideas, kind of like you would a baby. And some of you may be pregnant or about to be, and bringing in a new baby in the natural realm. So that new beginning is something you need to nurture. It doesn't just appear and then you do nothing. All of this work continues. The work you've been doing is bringing that to pass and opening up the pathway for you. And the pathway is 35 on this card, giving you the direction and purpose that causes the change and bridging the gap. Part of the card on this has like rough waters, right? So sometimes your emotional feelings can be rough on you. And Spirit wants to bridge that gap, help you cross over that, disconnect from sometimes those rough emotions, and see the pathway clearly, the way they illuminate it for you. And that 35 equals an 8. So there's your rough waters there. There's the bridge. And there's the new pathway that is being lit up by the moon, which is a reflection of your intuition. So sometimes your emotions have gotten in the way of your intuition. So what it's trying to say is Spirit wants to give you a way to bridge that gap. You've come a long way. Look at those steps. You've come a long way. You're higher than you've ever been. And it's time to connect with Spirit and your intuition and go the rest of the way up that mountain. You can't do it alone. You need that leg up. And you must communicate clearly in order to receive that. The next one is conclusions are within reach. So even though it feels like, oh my God, it's so much, I don't see how I'll ever get to where I'm trying to go. Everything is within reach. The ending of an old cycle and beginning of a new one is coming into play in your natural realm. And Spirit says, as you go slowly but steadily, the number 3, that's connecting to Spirit, you will receive all of what you're asking for. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the tarot next. Do a quick shuffle here. I shuffled them off camera as well. And find out what can pile 1 expect in their uniqueness, in their getting a leg up, in their being that bright and shiny lighthouse. Got Queen of Swords. So in your travels to that sunstone energy and receiving that leg up, you're still going to need to make sure you set your boundaries and communicate clearly. You're in the middle of becoming an empress, which is the combination of all the queens in one. You are pregnant with the world at your beck and call, but you have deceived yourself into believing you can't do it. Clarifying the 7 of Swords with the 5 of Cups, because you felt left out. You felt rejected. You felt like you can't be all of what you're supposed to be because you are a snowflake. But being a snowflake is what makes you capable. Clarify that 5 of Cups feeling, what it's really about. What does Spirit say about it? That 5 of Cups and feeling left out is actually what can give you the strength to be all you need to be. And the back of the deck is Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles is very stable, strong. She knows who she is. She's got everything she needs. That's who you really are. Okay? Now we're going to go ahead and put your messages from your higher self or your divine counterpart, whichever you resonate with. And they are saying to you, your transformation helps me believe that I can do it too. So already your transformation is helping your divine counterpart believe they can transform too. They also want you to know, I've had my heart broken more than once. Please don't break my heart again. They want to be able to trust you with their heart. And they want to tell you that you have this incredible way of showing your love to them. And that they know that your union is being, our union in love is being guided and protected by Spirit. So there's no doubt. They already know, and they want to be a part of this coming true for you. So that's your short message, number 1s. And I'm going to go on to pile 2. Just give me a second to clear this. All right. Hello, pile twos who chose the home. This is your reading. I'm going to save your messages from your higher self or your divine counterpart for later. And we are going to start with go the distance. So the stability of your home life is going to be a key portion of you being able to go the distance and fulfilling the dream that you have deep inside of you. Your number 4 and 7 equal 11, which is a doorway that brings divine union. And your angels want you to ask them for your help, for their help rather. A lot of times we forget that our collaborative spiritual team is there to help us, but they can't do anything without us asking. So remember, as you get up each day, to connect with them. Thank them for what they've done the day before. You should be doing that every day, whether it's the morning or the night or both or all throughout the day. And ask them again, ask for their help in all areas of your living, whatever it is that you need help with. And I think it's always good to ask them for your help, for their help rather, with your divine counterpart and with your tribe. So you want everybody who's involved in your journey to get to that destination. Well, there's never really a destination, but to go the distance, right? The next one we have is Blue Chalcedony. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but that's okay. I'll let you fix it for me. Creativity, service, generosity, soothing, calm, peace, and joy. So as you connect to your restful state, where you're peaceful, that's where your creativity comes from. That will allow you to be generous in your service to others. And that is also an 11. So you've got 11, 11, right? So that is like a divine union with your divine counterpart. Okay? The next one is watermelon tourmaline. Stress reduction. You're supposed to rest and recharge and revive. That's the main place where you're going to get everything you need to go to the distance. And where do you find that? You mostly find it in your home life. Okay? Community. So you are creating a beautiful community, not just for yourself. So this home is being created for others. And look at the rainbow colors and the butterfly transformations that happen because of the creation. If you go the distance and create these homes for other people that live in this community, they will have the light of all these colors come into their life and help them transform. The next one is web weaver. It's about your divine connection to divine counterparts and to your angels and your guides. And they will send in synchronicities. And in doing so, that will help you create the stability. Home is what we think of when we think of stability, right? That's what it's supposed to be. That should be the cause and effect of a home life, is this transformation and stability. You need to connect into your divine masculinity. That divine masculinity is going to help your dreams and ideas come into form in the natural realm. And you'll see the number 22 converts to 4. Actually, it's a master number, so you never really convert it, but it's a builder number, right? So you're building this dream, this community, this home life that brings in stability, right? The next card is embracing your worthiness. I feel worthiness filling every cell of my body, and it feels amazing. That's what Spirit wants you to do as you rest. See, it's right underneath this one, right? So you will feel worthiness when you rest in your home And this rest will help produce the ability to go the distance. And asking your angels for help will continue to help that along to where you are able to be generous and have those acts of service in your creative field, which brings about the transformation for others that leads into it all coming into the natural realm. The right choice. This is number 29. Again, another 11. So we've got 11. We've got, where was it? I know I saw another 11. Oh, there. 11, 11, 11. So you've got all these 11s, which are gateways, and they're also divine unions, and they're also the way that you know that it's the right choice. So the gateways are helping that transformation. Doesn't that look like a transformation in itself right there with this card? That's how you know you're going the right direction, right? The next one is Lemuria returns, and it's your connection to earthly spirituality and community. Here's community again. Notice this is community, and this one here is community. So you're building a community, and in doing so, those gateways will produce the direction that help you go the distance and help other people transform and have a better life. One of the ways to connect is through nature. It helps you relieve your stress. Don't forget to do that as you're going the distance. You need to take time to rest, to recharge, to recuperate. Outdoors, grounding, taking your soles of your feet directly to the earth can help you ground in the most beneficial ways. And be grateful as you're doing so, and ask Mother Earth to fill you up with her energy. And again, you've got ask for help. Your angelic assistance is a critical piece of this. Ask your angels here, ask for help here. So you're getting repeat messages of the same thing. Don't forget to ask for help. You're not alone. The next one is the mirror. You have past lives and other lives and dimensional lives going on right now, because there is no such thing as time, that you can connect to, that can give you the reflection you need and the information you need in this particular paradigm. It's a number 37, which equals 10. And that is a ending of an old cycle, and then when you reduce that down to 1, it's also a beginning of a new one. You need to believe in the impossible. We just had a blue moon in this lifetime, so it does happen. So what seems impossible is really not. It's really about your perspective. And then you've got teaching and the number 14, and you convert that to a 5. You're teaching others how to transform their lives is going to give you a grounded legacy that produces, see how it's growing down and up at the same time. It's bringing heaven to earth. That's what I love trees for. But this legacy is going to branch out to so many that you can't even see yet. Just remember that that transformation is coming from your teaching ability. So trust your ability to teach others what they need to go the distance. Guide them into asking their angels for help. And in doing so, you will produce the light that lights the world up for others to follow. Your messages from your higher self and or your divine counterpart. It says, it hurts that you've put up boundaries between us. So some form of boundaries have been placed that have kept your counterpart from being all the way involved. And that may be a necessary boundary at this time, but they're feeling it, is what they want you to know. They want you to know that they finally see how much energy you have put into your connection with them, and that they see your true worth. So it has not gone unseen by them as your worth and how much energy you've put into the relationship. And they say that sometimes they feel overwhelmed by all the emotions they have for you, so they just hide them. So they may not be very vocal about how they feel about you, but just know that even the very thought of you makes them glow. Okay? So that's the short reading that I have for you today. Please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And I hope this blessed you. If you like this, please like and subscribe and comment. Thank you.